So, just trying to understand this market. If you look at the charts, now that our expiry is, Nifty expiry also is completed, you will see a different picture altogether. Yesterday, yes, definitely a lot of, you know, retailers lost in the FOMO, in the euphoria, or whatever you call it as. What did market do typically? It opened gap up 20, let's see in the spot. And I generally trade in the, okay, 26,300, and then, a huge return calls thinking that market will go down, got stuck. Whoever had return puts, yes, they did money. Whoever booked on time, and whoever entered the market in the opening definitely got lost. Now, if we look at the charts, how is the overall trend? It is bullish, right? It has been going up, and here, if you see, it is slightly in this range, right? Typically, this level has not been broken. If I look at, this is also called as uh, a, a rising wedge or a pennant, okay, where market consolidates and then it will, most of the times it tends to come down to gather all the, catch all those people who are long, just take out their stop loss, and then again tend to move up. So this is the normal behavior of the market. Okay. Now let's look at Bank Nifty as well. What is happening to the Bank Nifty? Bank Nifty, in fact, broke almost the all-time highs, correct? And then it came inside down. So primarily because of the SBI, HDFC, and ICICI, AU Bank, all these banks have been very strong, and that pulled the banks up. Okay, so you can, of course, you can check AU Bank and SBI. They're all been in the positive side. Whereas in Nifty is stuck with TCS, Infosys. Infosys, of course, for me right now, Infosys is a buy and dip. Okay, I have shared these charts earlier. This trend is up till here. Okay, post that we may see some correction and then another move. And if we look at Reliance, same with the scenario. It has been the uptrend, right? But it is moving in a range, or the same pattern has been repeated. Especially when you look at Reliance, this fall was expected. Okay. If you look at the charts itself, it is showing us. Forget the data or any other readings. This upside was tapped. This is the trend, and it had to come down to take this up move. Okay. Now I'm not saying that it will continuously go up. Again, it will be in the same range. There is a possibility that it may also move, make a pattern like this, right? See, market moves in waves. Now, as per I see, it has to move like this, or rather, it may move like this. This is my view. Okay, I'm not predicting the market, but I'm sharing my view. Possibilities that here it will be like this, and then fall, and then up. This is the last move, expected view, right? Uh, what I'm also trying to, I think you are able to understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, uh, it's very easy or simple. We have to This is our, what do you say, our discussion group. FNO, okay. Okay. So anyway, so this is how the market do it, and let's look at Indigo now. Because airlines, there is a lot of issues, and if you see here, this was a clear cut break of the chart, right? The pattern certainly sometimes, or rather generally, will suggest a lot of things. It's just that we need to be observing. We need to keep in track. You should have some favorite stocks and keep analyzing them. Now, let's also look at mid cap, because we are many of us are trading in mid cap. Mid cap also is again stuck in the range. It'll again tend to, there'll be again profit booking, and the possibilities that it may come down to this levels. Until it comes down to this levels, possibly a strong upside is, or break of the all-time high would be slightly difficult. Okay. Um, Now that we are entering into the Sensex expiry in the next 2 days, it would be wise to understand how it is moving. Here again, the same pattern. It looks like, okay, it broke. It is now retesting this level, and maybe we may see a down move. Okay. Overall, this is the, what do you say, a trend line, or what you can call it as a trend line support, or whatever you can call it as, which may be tested also. See, market, the big players, they are not interested when whether the market is going all-time high, all-time lows. They are interested to make money. They will trade opposite of retailers. Okay, they will always trade opposite of retailers, because they want, if they are selling, they need buyer. That's the logic. Okay, and how to find that is with through a lot of other. What do you say? We have certain tools which we use, and then we are sharing these views. If you remember silver, okay, let me share silver MIC. We had told that silver may come to 2 lakh, and a good buy here, or 2 lakh 25, 7 to 2 lakh 30. And post that, if we see, it is given a good upside. Now the question is, will it continue, or it may, what do you say, move down? It's a big question always. See, the big players have traded quite a bit, okay, in this sector now. And definitely this was a good, nice bounce back. It may retest up to this level of, what do you say, uh, if I look at the charts, there's a good potential that it may retest to this level and then come down, and maybe a bigger move may come in. So these are just our analysis, our observations, our views. Okay. So we please do analyze with your skill set, and if you are interested to know more of what type of tools we use, what type of data we look at to analyze the market, please do connect to us. We are available. We use a lot of other tools, not indicators. Indicators will not tell you where market is going. And the biggest learning we have had and would like to share is 2 to 3 trades a day is good for health and wealth, or rather account. I mean to say your trading account. The other thing is, there are days where market is slow and range. Those are the days to avoid, like yesterday. Low and rainfall, avoid those days. And very simple, make hay when, so keep your capital safe so that you can make money when there's a big opportunity. Like last week was full of opportunities. So there were strategies where we could have had BTST and made profits on the budget day or even the yesterday. So having said that, thanks for joining. God bless you all. Take care and have a good profitable day. And if you have any queries, you can please put it over here in the chat box.